The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Dear God, it takes a lot to get this thing started sometimes. Hi, it's episode 656.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. It started out fine. We were fun, and you fell in love. Yeah.
You are
Since
not
you've
a
been
real
gone.
German speaker. You stop your silly German accent. You're offensive.
Kelly Clarksteins.
I'm so ready to get out of this country.
You need to go back.
We have
You-
too much.
You need to go back to your water closets.
Because
That's not the
I love the
rules.
country and I love you guys,
Yeah.
but I don't love you guys doing this country. That's right.
It
You can't.
hasn't changed us at all.
When you do German, you can't just approach it Wilson Nilsson. Okay. You have to come at it.
Wilson Nilsson is a national treasure.
Are those two fat sisters that sing songs?
Yes.
No.
Something
they-
about a boyfriend that we all believe
I
exists.
thought they were the two blonde boys with the girl hair.
Speaking of crazy women, have y'all noticed that Euros, some of them have women on them?
What?
What
No.
is that about?
No.
Are they that progressive?
Yeah, real money with a woman on it.
Must be on the small bills. I don't look at such things.
That's what I thought. That's what I would think. You know, the coins maybe for the kids.
The
Sure.
pennies.
Sure. Everything's possible. Wink, wink.
Do they really?
Yeah, the 50. It's got some broad on it.
Oh my! Who is she?
I'm not looking into it. Not because for sexist reasons, just because of uncultured reasons.
So wait, how does that? So when they switched
Ethnocentricity.
when they
That's-
switched to the euro, did they just pick random European people, or did everyone get like a representative on their money? Does anyone know?
I think it's only the people who have survived Willie Wonka's chocolate factory. Because
a
they
huge
switched,
thing
they
over
switched
here.
to the euro from the golden ticket.
From the golden ticket. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the entire Western Europe used to use golden tickets,
Bullshit trivia with Jason
and
Salmon.
they were all just singles.
Yeah, but that's why they were so
If you
excited.
wanted to buy a
That's
car,
why they were so
it
excited.
took 7 months.
And
No,
a lot of
everyone was
chocolate.
worth one chocolate factory.
The entire European economy is based on one chocolate
Yeah.
factory.
Chocolate standard.
A lot of people that
Not even the economy,
You know
their
what we've
lives.
learned here? You know what we've learned here in Germany is that Hitler wasn't the greatest genocide in Europe. Willie fucking Wonka.
Yeah. He was the sole decider of whose kids got to live
Got
or
to
die.
live.
So how many people did he kill a year?
Millions.
Just lured him in.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is just based on the morning tour of a Tuesday.
Yeah. That was not it. Yeah. That was
Saying this happened every day.
that was
3
going to be
times
a
a day.
day in the life. Yeah. The morning to
And if your kid got
yeah,
picked for
and
the
on-
morning
and on
tour,
on Saturdays and Sundays they had a brunch tour. There were That's a 4-tour day.
that's
Hey,
why
kids.
every village is nothing but old people, because we sent off our children to the factory
Yeah.
to be judged.
Hey kids, could you hurry it up? I need to kill you guys so we can get the noon tour.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of this one. Drown him.
Yeah. Every tour, one kid lives and goes on and either becomes a dictator in Europe
Yeah.
or Erdogan, by the way, survived it.
Erdogan?
Yeah.
Classic.
Erdogan survived it.
Saddam
One of the
Hussein?
Saddam Hussein is a
Picture on the wall.
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Muammar
Not
Gaddafi,
one of
yeah.
these people from Europe.
Actually,
Yeah, well-
fun fact, they're all from the same village in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dictator town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dictatorburg.
When you survive a killer chocolatier, which is way worse than a killer musketeer. A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know
Chocolatiers.
those were feuding elements.
Yeah.
The Musketeers and the Chocolatiers.
Yeah. They
Is that what happened? The Three Musketeers eventually
Head-to-head.
stole enough chocolate to put
Yeah.
out their own brand.
And then they finally realized that Oliver Platt is both a chocolatier and musketeer.
Which brought the factions together as
Yeah.
one. He
Finally
was
brought
yeah.
the great chocolatey sword piece of 1717.
Oliver Platt in a previous life was the
no one's
of
gonna
Europe.
believe this has been no weed for like 2.5 weeks.
Seriously, cannot wait for the Netherlands. I'm saving so many ideas to forget in the Netherlands.
This is what happens when you don't get weed. Your brain's like, we're just pretending we're on weed.
It's just go.
Did they dispose of the bodies in the chocolate factory, or is
They
this-
saved them for Christmas.
Yeah. Toffee.
fill them
Do you
with
know?
chocolate.
Do you know what toffee is?
Actually, no.
Yeah, it's
Basically
children.
embalming
It's
fluid
basically just
with
children and
cinnamon.
embalming
Yeah,
fluid.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the English don't come up with fun flavors.
No.
Those are children. You've eaten in England.
Everything
There's
is
no
so
way
bland.
this country invented toffee.
We can have Asian, Italian, Mexican, or German kids tonight. What do y'all want?
Whatever you want. I don't even care. I feel like Willy Wonka's wife. Just you pick.
Willy
Fine.
Wonka.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
be
what
German.
happens when
Willy
you're.
Wonka's wife. No one shows up to my vegetable factory tour.
the worst mass killer in
I'm
history.
sending out my turquoise tickets.
Yeah.
They are wrapped on the outside of the broccoli,
They
and no
don't-
one's buying them.
They don't. No one picks them up. Hello, in the produce section.
Wilma Wonka.
Tier ticket on a. Well, that's part of the reason Willie went crazy. I mean, you're a kid with the name Willie Wonka. You're doubling up the W's in a country like Willy
what? I'm
Wonka.
gonna
My
work
name is
hard.
not Willy.
One day I'll have
It's
my
not
own
Willy.
chocolate factory, and I will eat your children.
It's the Grimm Brothers version of
It really is. Really is.
Historically accurate version, not that bottle-fed bullshit they're pumping out to
Yeah.
Hollywood.
To the kids.
This is the truth. We're in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're seeing it.
A lot of people don't see Europe like we're seeing Europe.
All these villages, average age 75 years old.
Yeah.
Was the Oompa Loompa originally European?
Totally fictionalized.
Yeah, Oompa Loompas are just the weapons that the
yeah.
guards use.
Yeah.
Uh,
They wrote Uzi originally, and people are like, "This sounds aggressive." You have something like an umlaut?
But
Okay,
Kaiser
all right,
Wonka
we'll
was
call
like-
them umlaut lumpus.
I can't take a drink where I got to write down an episode title.
no, but it really is a travesty over here. a lot of dead kids.
Oh, thank God some people split off and formed America so civilization could exist. It is.
I
It
don't
is
think I've
just-
seen a single child now that you mention it
Yeah,
that
you
wasn't
don't.
a tourist.
You don't. Mhm.
Picture after picture.
Think
today.
about it. Yeah.
And departing flights, none of those kids make it.
Oh my
They
God.
come into the country, high hopes full of chocolate, golden ticket, and their parents leave with the real golden ticket, a second chance.
Yeah. Two
It's a chocolate
incomes,
factory.
no
Get in there.
kids.
No, it'll be fun, trust me.
Yeah, we're going to the chocolate factory. I don't want to go.
Here's my son and his report card, just in case you need to judge early. I've already circled a few key areas.
What do you mean you survived the chocolate? I mean, how was the chocolate factory?
Oh wow, kid, you're all kinds of D words. Dumb, delicious. I like this.
Willy Wonka.
It's so much easier to do.
You will
Johnny
never
Depp.
amount to anything, Willy Wonka.
We're marginally broken as people.
We are.
This has been such an adventure. We've been on a tour bus for the last week or so
Yeah.
in Germany.
Bus doesn't do it justice. We've been on a tour chateau.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got beds.
Yeah, we've got too many beds.
Do we have too many beds?
We do. Yeah, today I woke up from my nap and I just moved beds because I could.
You did. I tried to wake you up and you
Yeah.
were gone. I thought we left you.
You-
Just because you woke me up earlier and I was like, he knows this spot.
For the
I gotta
first-
find a new one.
For the first 2 days, you stored your stuff on my bed. You
To show
wa-
you there's
just because it was
options.
the closest bed to put
Yeah.
something.
I was literally just reaching up and tossing stuff up there, hoping you were trying to sleep.
You're an awful human being, Dale.
Well, I was also tossing chocolates at you that I got from the factory.
Yeah, by the way, we have to drop Dale off. Willie's going to eat him.
You know how hard it is to make a chocolate ball out of undescended testicles? I mean, you got to get up in there and chocolatize those balls.
Yeah,
the
I know
Oompa Loompas
exactly
are
how
for,
hard that
Dale.
is.
They're already right
yeah,
there
They have that little grip handle on
at
the Oompa
testicular
Loompas.
height.
Yeah.
They don't even have to stretch.
That's true.
Those
That's how
guys
they
are the
check.
Swiss Army people. Right?
That's how he's judging kids. He's just feeling their crotches and being like, this one's ready.
I was like, you know what? We're going to start off with genocide. No way it gets worse from here. Proven wrong again, guys. Good job. Good freaking job.
You've been mistaken for being German.
Oh, they
Everywhere we
think I'm
go.
German. Oh, it's this hard jawline, this unapologetic mustache, and
The voice you won't drop.
yeah. And the fact that I go, hello, everybody. Every time I walk in,
It's like traveling with cartoon Einstein.
it is.
It's me, Higler.
I can't not
No,
use
Higler.
that voice. Totally different. Let me tell you, there's never been a bigger difference between a G and a T.
By the way, guess who loves Hitler jokes? No one we've met.
Nobody.
Oh, Jackass
We're
over here
doing-
asking for a tattoo parlor earlier.
We're doing all of them down here. We're on these bases, and all the streets are named after like states in the United States. And but the German word for street is like Streib, and they combine the word into one. So we saw one, and it was Flor de Streib. And you said, "Oh, aren't those the Seminoles?" And then we just did the tomahawk. Ha ha hi
Oh, God.
But you can imagine which way I'm tomahawking.
It's clearly obvious.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
He's not going through the whole chop. Let's just say that.
We edit this out.
That would be the perfect solution.
That was close.
Oh, dear God.
But if I correct you, it shows I know too much.
Yeah, I intentionally got it wrong.
It was bait. It was bait to draw some out.
How close was I? This is that's not funny.
You can't make this funny Germany edition.
In 1938, a man arose to power. We're not doing the. I'm probably wrong on that year too. We are going to take a break.
Willie Wonka was 34, by the way.
That's totally on, man. Thank you for the save. We have got a bottle of Tulla Mordu. We're drinking Irish whiskey in Germany because Germany doesn't make great whiskey.
In fairness, we're also washing down shepherd's pie with it, so this is pure Irish.
We went to.
We drove to Ireland.
It feels like it. I do want to talk about briefly when we come back. I want to mention the restaurant because that was one of the most hilarious interchanges I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
We're in Germany. It's Jason Salmon has joined us at J Salmon Comedy on Twitter and everywhere else. Do pick up his new album, Force of Nurture. Dale Cheeseman's here. I'm here. We're missing Rob and Sam and Trey and all that other good jazz. But we'll be right back on the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Do me a favor. One, stop by the Patreon page. You can be part of what we're doing if you want to. You get cool stuff, including access to the Patreon-only Instagram account that Dale and I keep forgetting to update while we're here. Unless you've been doing it, Dale. Have you been doing
Yeah, I
it?
think I've thrown some things up there, he said as he reached for his phone.
Jason Salmon is joining us. Also on tour with us, Julie Scoggins and Kevin Iso. Kevin's been a guest on the podcast before. Tonight, this is a very Irish night. We were drinking Irish whiskey. We're in Germany. We are in Germany, but we went to an Irish pub for dinner, and then we got a bottle of Irish whiskey. And while we were at the dinner, Kevin, who has never been out of the country before, right? In fairness,
Yeah, first time out
he's
of the
never
States.
really been anywhere.
Yeah.
So he has different expectations. He wants things to be American.
Well, he assumes they're American.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what everybody
And
does, sort
yeah,
of.
we all did.
So.
But at this particular pub, the owner came over beforehand. And did you guys happen to catch the interchange down there?
Well, it was basically he was basically saying something in regards
he
to
basically
being comedians.
yeah, and then
But Kevin was the guy right there,
he
so
happened
he
to be
focused all
standing
at
there.
Kevin.
But it quickly turned, and Kevin was like, "Well, you should come to the show, man. I'm not coming to the fucking show because I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking care. You can get the fuck out of here right now." And he's smiling while he's saying it, and Kevin's eyes are just like, "Are you are you playing with me, man? The guy's, I'm not fucking playing. I'm fucking Irish. And Kevin's
Yeah, Irish people's like form of comedy is like, you think you know what's funny? All of my kids died.
and the potato. It was the.
It was
rudest-
me. It was them or the potatoes.
It was the.
I was
rudest
gonna
thing.
say those were the worst German accents I've heard, but no, not anymore. This is the worst I've heard.
I just don't want the potato.
I don't want my potato. Hurry up to talk to me.
We have no potato.
Oh, no potato. All right. We have. I don't do accents.
No tango, no potato.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. What other?
Kevin orders this salmon potato, which why you would think that was going to be decent.
Well, I mean, in fairness, the way that they describe it on the thing is
Salmon on a potato.
They describe it like salmon potato. It actually was a decent description. I looked at all the potato stuff and I was like, that's actually could be good. But the problem is, A, I'm in Germany. I have no idea how they look at it here. B, I'm in an Irish pub, and I'm never assuming that any food in a place that's known for alcohol is going to automatically be good if I don't know exactly what it is.
I agree with that entirely. That's
So if it were fried, I would go for it.
safe.
If it's Irish, I will go for it. Everything else, if there's remotely a question that it could be something totally different than I'm thinking, I'm not going for it.
But Kevin in particular, like he doesn't. This has happened to him 3 times on this tour, where he orders salmon, they give it to him, and he goes, "Man, I thought it'd be cooked." He doesn't understand smoked salmon is cooked.
It's just not.
It's cooked. It's just not.
It's not a fillet.
It's not Yeah, it's
not a thick salmon.
Yeah,
And it
it's
doesn't have
shaved.
grill lines on it.
Yeah.
Well, and it also has that consistency. The
It's- yeah.
consistency of smoked salmon.
But
is
throughout
the
Europe, he
is the
keeps thinking, like, this is clearly how they do salmon.
Well, here's the thing. Kevin is gonna learn it,
Because
and we're gonna watch
Yeah, we're
the
only halfway
entire
not
process.
one of us interject. It was like watching someone steal his prison food. We just put our heads down and ate our own stuff.
on your
It came over and he goes, "Man, I can't do this." He just slid it to the side,
Yeah.
and then the owner's wife came over,
Right.
and he goes, "Man, I'm about to send it back," and I'm just head
Who,
down.
by the way, just a notch below the owner
This
as
was-
far as
that was
sort of the strength of personality.
manliness.
What happened
Yeah.
there is something I got to check off my bucket list. Because when I was raised, like, it was always whatever they brought out, even if they brought out the completely wrong thing, my dad just hit me and said, "No, that's your food.
Yeah.
Eat it." You
Fair.
know?
You ordered it.
Yeah, you're not rude.
You're in
not
charge
saying-
of the research.
But I've gone to restaurants with people who did not grow up with my dad, and I've seen them do this. I'm just like, you are such an asshole for that. Kevin goes, I'm going to send this back. And she just looks him dead in the eye and just goes, "No."
And here's the crazy thing. He was going to pay for it. It wasn't like he was costing them money.
True.
And she didn't care. She felt like it needed to be eaten by somebody. So they both had noble reasoning.
Because it came on a potato. The gold of
Yeah.
Ireland.
Are you insulting my
You can't
potato?
destroy currency. That's illegal.
Did you just say something about my potato topping? That's a topping of a fucking potato.
My firstborn kid is a potato.
Fucking
She
You're
goes,
insulting
"I'm
the
not just
family."
gonna. I won't just throw it in the rubbish bin." She
Yeah.
goes, "It came with a salad. Like that made a difference."
She said, if you don't eat it, we throw it in the trash. And he's like, well, I'm not going to eat it. And she's like, well, I'm not taking it back.
Well, I'm not.
I've never seen a more immovable object and impassable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Unstoppable
Irresistible force. It was. Thank God Julie finally leaned in and was like, "I'll eat the fucking potato."
Yeah.
Julie, man, the fuck up. Just ate 2
did.
salmon potatoes. Jason and I both got the tomato soup, which was mostly blood.
That was the
Yeah.
reddest.
No, here's the thing. You know what's crazy about it? Is it was not that red. It's just that we were in that area where the light was that bright green.
Oh, it's that
Diffused lighting.
like a sodium lamp.
Because I asked the girl, I said, why is it so red? And she said, it's not. She said, it's the lighting over here.
Well, that's what I would say if I served you blood.
Well, no,
soup.
that's what I thought. But
Then
this
why
is,
did I find a finger?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
fucking Irish Halloween
Explain
soup.
the screams from the kitchen. No, but she said that. So I said, as if anybody else orders the tomato soup anywhere else in this restaurant, I want you to tell me, and I want to walk over there and look at it.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
No, excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna stare at your soup. That's all I want to do. I just want to see it. I can do a
Until he's
drive-by.
like,
I can
What
do
the
it.
hell are you looking at?
Yeah.
So I'm American.
Yeah, yeah. Have you met Kevin?
He wants to send that back.
He
for
wants
you.
to. You know what, sir?
No.
You know what, sir? For your trouble, I'm going to send you over a plate of salmon potato.
It's gonna look very red.
It's gonna, yeah.
But what else
No,
did he
but
do
the
with it?
no, but
Because-
the thing is, I did when I don't know if you noticed that when the shepherd's pie came, like it looked really red too.
I was concerned about that.
I walk out, these guys are eating shepherd pie under normal incandescent lighting. Not even close to that look.
You sure they didn't?
I'm dead serious.
Okay, which is fair. I'm not saying. Here's the thing. I don't question that other people's food looked normal. I'm just saying I'm not above believing they served us blood.
Yeah, well, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an Irish pub. I'm never above that.
It's already in the Guinness. I don't care.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Red shit and blood.
Let's be honest. Anytime you eat at an Irish establishment, you might be eating the shrapnel from last night's fight.
Most likely.
Let's be
And
fair.
the screams for the kitchen, I don't think it was the chef. I was just thinking it was the kids finding their golden nuggets.
It's like, no! Yeah, a lot of people don't portray that properly in the
Yeah.
movie. The terrified screams
I
of
got
a
a golden
child.
ticket. Fuck.
Yeah, just screams.
Can I
Just
get another one? It appears I won.
You've got 2 tickets now.
oh.
Even if Willie let you
Willie
live through the
Wonka.
breakfast tour.
Wilhelm Wonka. The demon chocolatier Fleet Street.
Oh my God, same actor. That's
Yeah. Typecasting.
he's in on the conspiracy.
Genocidal maniac.
With that said, what an incredible night! What a good time. We've got fantastic hosts, and we're having. I mean, everything about it has been absolutely perfect, except for a couple of these instances.
Yeah.
You know what?
But even they're
those are
gems.
perfect too. I mean,
They're
those
gems.
are like. I mean, the thing is,
Because they're
like,
not happening to us.
I think even if they do, there's like a part of it that's this
It's not going to happen to you. You're their leader.
the spectrum. Yes, it's true. That's
What's
true.
that term?
Here's
the
my
German
thing. I
term
just
for taking joy in someone else's suffering.
Schadenfreude.
The Holocaust?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Wow.
Where do you think that term came from?
Dale, stop it! You're causing me Weltschmerz. Weltschmerz.
Weltschmerz.
What's that?
That's just like this overwhelming, like underlying sadness.
It's a fart with emotions.
Here's the thing.
No, that was
No.
Kevin also.
It's not being able to fart out your emotions. That's what it is. It's like
serious
it's like
question though. Serious question. We've been in Germany for a week now.
a week.
Has the
pronounced
signs that say Ausfahrt gotten any less funny?
Absolutely not.
Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt.
Oh,
How many pictures do you have?
well, today
How many have we passed?
I've got one that I'm posting on Instagram. It's Einfahrt.
What?
Yeah, yeah. You didn't know that?
Ausfahrt, huge
Ausfahrt.
fart, fart for chocolate.
Yeah. Ausfahrt if Einfahrt.
Is this Terrence and Phillip?
It's the greatest.
Terrence and Phillip.
Not only that, there's Kathe Wolffart. Have
This
you
is
seen
how much
that?
fun we're having
Have
in
you
Europe.
not seen
we're not
that?
even making fun of Canadians.
No, what? Go.
Have you not seen Kathe Wolffart? I swear to God.
Blame it on the wolf, right?
No, there's a store. There's some sort of establishment or woman, or I don't even know what it is because I haven't taken the time to look it up. But like probably 5 times in Nuremberg and at least once in Rothenburg, I saw this name, Kathe Wolffart. And I just took a picture of the thing.
She was an Olympic gymnast, and I think
Yeah.
that's rude of you to make fun of this woman.
She was a pioneer in her field, and she lost 3 children to the factory.
This is a. she was literally a pioneer. That's why she lost so many
Sorry,
children.
belt buckle on the hat.
Tuberculosis. One of them died of polio. She was a pioneer. Like, literally.
The same way Lou Gehrig was a pioneer.
Or that Ricketts guy.
Yeah.
Johnny Ricketts.
Yeah.
Johnny Ricketts.
You want me to sign something for you? I can't.
Wasn't his uncle Don Ricketts?
Yeah, but
He's like, I'd get up and make fun of you if I could.
Take my wife. I'm dying.
What are you looking at? Oh, my rickety legs. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm scared to go. I've seen you. I've taken pictures of you taking pictures. You take the most. You're flipping through your phone. It's making me laugh.
Yeah, we've got like Inception level of photos of all of us taking. I got a photo of him taking a picture of the Ausfahrt sign. You got a picture of me taking a picture of him.
And I think you can see it all in the
Here it
rearview
is.
mirror.
Kathy Wolfart.
Kathy Wolfart. Blame it on the wolf.
Kathy, poor Kathy. She just makes handbags.
Stop calling me that. Ausfahrt Freihalten.
That's how you tell somebody to stop passing gas. Ausfahrt Freihalten.
If you fart one more time, I'll tow your car away.
I have so many pictures of me next to signs with fart in them.
Dude, we walked all over Nuremberg today. We went up to the castle. It's all that steep uphill thing. And I don't know about y'all, but when I walk uphill, I am farty as hell.
Is it the uphill that does it to you? It's you.
Is
No,
it really?
it's definitely the uphill because I don't have it walking downhill. That's something about being on your heels and clenching, you know?
Because you only walk downhill after you've been walking uphill.
That's okay. That's science.
You're clear.
But I get up to the top and I suck all that air back in through my butt. Jason's just showing me pictures that I told him to take today.
Oh my God. So where are we? We only got a minute or so left. Wow, that went quick. Where we're off to? We have a couple more days in Germany. We're headed out to Garmisch, and then we take off for. Dear God, there's still Poland, Romania, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Portugal to go.
Wow.
Are you
I was
kidding
just
me?
thinking about it. We're only halfway through this.
We're a little more than half, but the last bit's gonna fly by. I think.
Well, no, it's definitely going to
I think we're a day past.
What is this?
For some reason, schmuck. We don't know what it means, and we don't want to know what
But
it
it's
means.
all over
because
Germany.
It's great for photos.
Between
Send me that. I'll post that to the Whiskey Brothers page.
You know what?
But there's
But-
also like we saw one that said Christ schmuck, and we're like,
Oh,
ooh,
I saw
edgy
you
Germany.
Yeah. Whoa. Somebody's got some real opinions on saviors of the world.
Before we get out of here, I got to say hello to our youngest listener, Nora Joss West. She's a day old, and she's probably listening to this in the background.
Good
So,
luck in the factory.
apologies, young lady.
Stay
Your
away
Uncle
from
Slade
chocolate
says
till
hello.
you're 13.
Yeah, stay away from Germany. Don't buy the chocolate. We want you around.
Your judgment is coming.
And Hugo Mendez, if you're listening, man, we have, I think it's like 10 hours, maybe less than that, overnight in Lisbon. I'm going to try to get a hold of you. Maybe we can connect and hit that Irish pub and just do whiskey this time around. On behalf of Dale Cheeseman, Rob and Sam and Trey, who aren't with us, Jason Salmon, who, dude, I want you on the podcast forever. You're you are a friend and family to the Whiskey Brothers now. So cheers to you guys. If you didn't grab your glasses, I've been sipping the whole time. Here goes the Tully. PraiseWhiskey.com, the website. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff. We'll see you guys on another episode very soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.